Raw hungriness, a powerful sound, and great guitar licks of a band trying to make it big. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Patrick Glenn, and welcome back to the channel. This is the Rockin' with Dokken episode number 2, and today I am talking about From Conception Live 1981. Uh, the album was released in 2007, but being since it is time period, it falls right in place after the Breaking the Chains album. This album is okay from start to finish. It's a good live album. I don't understand why it's named Live 1981. The time period sticks that it's possibly 1983, early from 1983, with Jeff Pilson is playing bass on this. So I don't know why it says 81, but it's good for what it is. You can see if the band's really, really hungry, and it shows that the band is hungry to try to make it famous. Um, you can see the album cover right there. I'll show you what I have. This is the CD cover that I have. I bought this. I couldn't wait for this to come out, and I was very pleasantly surprised with this album. Um, that's the back with the songs on it right there. Uh, what's surprising about this album is not that the songs from the first album that are on it, are the 3 new songs that weren't released, and they should have been released because they're all really good songs. Let's go through this like I did with the Breaking the Chains. I'll go track by track. Um, First track on it is it's titled Paris, but it's the song Paris is Burning. I love this. Love this version of this song. It's a good live album. It's a good way to start their show. I mean, I believe it's still a staple in their live shows today. Next song is Going Down, which is one of the 3 new tracks on here. I don't understand why they didn't release this as a single, but it would have fit perfectly on their follow-up album, the next album, Tooth and Nail. But it feels really good. Now there's 2 versions of this song. There's the one that's on here, and if you have the George Lynch anthology albums, anthology CD, there's a different version with different lyrics. But I prefer this version better than the other one. Uh, Talking about booze, talking about girls. Yeah, staple with Dokken's been through. Third song in the middle. George's guitar is on point in this. Really good. It's one of the songs from the Breaking the Chains album. Pretty good live. It's also on the George Lynch anthology CD. Fourth song, Young Girls. Like I said in the last episode, not particularly fond of the Young Girls song, but it works for live. I think it's a lot better live than it is on this album, on the album version. Um, you can just tell the real crunchiness. Fifth song, which is I feel that should have been a single, or at least on Breaking the Chains, or the follow up Tooth and Nail, which is Hit and Run. Really good song. I enjoy this song immensely. Um, the backbeat with Mick Brown on this is just really good. Uh, Sixth song, Night Rider. This is really cool because Don and George trade guitar solos back and forth with this album, with this song. It's really cool. Uh, it shows that John's an accomplished guitar player as well. A lot of things he plays with the crowd, which I like in any live album. I like out bands that lead singers that like to have fun with the crowd and all that stuff. A lot of cursing on this album, I do know. Um, you didn't pick it up on their official first live album, which is Beast from the East, but a lot of cursing on this album. And if you watch the Philadelphia show from '87, Don curses a lot. So, I mean, you didn't really notice that back on the Beast from the East album, but there is a couple of things in there that he says he curses. Don curses a lot live, so I've been fortunate enough to see them live about 2 times, and both times have been absolutely great. Um, Seventh is a guitar solo, which is just George Lynch playing his heart out on the guitar, playing wonderful on the guitar. It's great. Eighth is Live the Rock, uh, another song from the Breaking the Chains album. Uh, Really good, fast-paced song. They're really hungry throughout this album. Number 9, Breaking the Chains, of course. And the only way that it makes me feel that this is from '83, Don Dokken says our video for Breaking the Chains is out now, and Jeff was in the band during that. So that makes me feel that this is from '83 and from the re-release of the album and from when Jeff joined the band. Uh, Not from '81. I don't know. That must have been a typing error. I don't know. And last song, Wire, third of the three new songs that are on here. Um, it's good. It closes out the record. All in all in all, it's a good record. I recommend it for you guys. I didn't give a rating for Breaking the Chains last time. 3 out of 5. I give this the same. 3 out of 5. Um, it recommended for a live album. You can see the band was really hungry to perform and to make it big. Um, but they would not have the commercial success from the first album. Uh, so the band, the record label was going to drop them. But uh, Don asked the record label, Elektra Records, to give them one more chance. And what they would come out with would be the first of the Holy Trinity of Dokken albums that you need to own. And it holds a special place in my heart, and I'll explain that in the next episode. But that episode will be coming within a couple of days or a week. For those who watch my Flyers podcast, I apologize. I did not do a game for the Penguins game. I didn't get a chance to catch highlights, and I wouldn't do it justice if I didn't watch the game fully to do that. But the next episode of Rockin' with Dokken, I will cover 1984's, the year I was born, 1984's Tooth and Nail.